Hello there guys, this is Professor De here from Meteor Stop Off, and today I'll be going through how to use or how to play Chaos Galaxy on Tabletop Simulator. So Chaos Galaxy is now available on Tabletop Simulator, but it is not available in the workshop because I think they have to do like some checking and stuff. I'm not quite sure. But at the moment, the only way to play this is if you DM me on Discord saying that you want to build your deck on Tabletop Simulator. I'll just start up a game and you can do your stuff. In this video, I'll cover how to build your deck, and I think playing is very self-explanatory, so I won't cover that. But yeah, so a few flaws with Tabletop Simulator is, as in like the Tabletop Simulator version of Chaos Galaxy, is the fact that first of all, there is a few missing cards. I think the most important should be Gehenna. Other than that, we pretty much have everything else. We don't have the Legends of the Cosmos versions of the cards, but that's fine. I think the most important thing is the fact that you're able to play Chaos Galaxy on Tabletop Simulator. Another thing, so the Chaos Chronicles is coming back, but it will only be available for people who have Tabletop Simulator. I'll explain it in another video, but for now I just want to go through deck building and actually playing the game. So let's cover deck building. So starting off, here's how all the cards are arranged. So we got set 1, set 2, and set 3 over here. So it's arranged such that it's creatures, combiners, resources, attachments, and planets. Sorry for the background noise, but just bear with me. Well, for set 1 it's planets because they didn't have set 1 didn't have activators, but for set 2 and 3 it's activators instead of planets. Then over here is a stack of the limited edition cards. I think there's supposed to be 12. I don't know what I'm missing, but if I'm not wrong, I think all should actually be in here. Well, at least the most important ones are in here. Not that I'm saying that some of them aren't important, but I think you know what I mean. The most used ones are in here. Yeah. Next are the starter deck cards arranged in the first set starter deck, the second set starter deck, and third one. All of the cards are in here, including 4 night jungles, all the trees, even the combiner, and the other night jungle cards are all in here. There are some reprint cards in here too, which is kind of cool, because like the Resource Conjurer here reprinted as a rare. But yeah, the Gatomics and the Utopanons are also added in because they are released, so do get them on the Game Crafter, by the way. They're a really awesome product. Alright, so let's go through deck building. So in this example, I'm gonna build a Shios deck. So starting off, we're gonna choose our planets. So we're gonna you can't just click and pull. You'll only pull out one individual card, although we are now holding Shios. But basically, if you want to shift the deck around, you have to click on it and hold. Then you're able to shift the whole deck around instead of just one singular card. So from here, we're gonna select Shios, and then we'll put back the rest. Now once you've gotten that card out, I would highly recommend you just copy and paste. This way it is like more convenient, so I don't have to like reset the game every single time. and also if other people are trying to build their own decks, if so, like if other people are trying to build decks, it would be just very it'll be a lot better if people just copy and paste instead of just literally take the card. Okay, so now we got Shios, and let's say we want to add Fraxel. Also, to copy and paste, just Control C, Control V, very self-explanatory. Put it back. So now we have 2 Fraxels. So the moment you put a card on another card, so like let's say I put Fraxel on and stuff, it will, if the game would just work with me here. So the moment you put, yeah, there it is. The moment you put cards on top, it becomes a stack. So this is a stack of 3 cards. This will be how you track if you have enough cards in your deck or not. Okay, so now let's move on to adding some set 1 creatures like Magmol and Bolt Whip and all that. But the problem is there is no way you're gonna like scroll through the whole thing searching for them. Although we actually do want them in flat keys, so let's just add that into our deck. So to search for the individual cards, just right click on the deck and you'll see a bunch of stuff popping up. The most important thing for deck building is search. So click on search and the whole list of cards in here will pop up. Now unfortunately they are not named, so let's say I want to search for Magmol, I can't just search it by name. It's very tedious too, so just work with me here for this. But basically with the search, you can just scroll and search for specific cards. Like let's say Pirate Knight here, we kind of do want that. Just click on it, drag it and drop it. Then we Control C, Control V twice to get 2 copies. And now we'll put them there. Then when we want to put it back, we just literally drag it back into this table right here. Then we also want to add Magmol, so let's just grab that, 2 copies, and Bolt Whip, 2 more copies, and we'll just put them back. You don't have to put them back where they were, it's completely fine. I think the most important part is just remember what the picture of the card is like, because that's way easier to search through the cards like that. So now to get this out, we're just going to click the X and we're going to drag it back and put it there. So that's basically how you get your individual cards and stuff, and you just keep repeating the cycle until you have a full deck of 34 or 6 to 60 cards. Oh, and yeah, of course. So because of since we're using Tabletop Simulator, we are able to have card backs on the cards, which is super cool because it really simulates having the cards in real life, which is probably the most incredible feature of using Tabletop Simulator. So yeah, so just basically you would keep doing this cycle, building your deck. Maybe I want to add Shios and Lava Behemoth, so you get 2 copies of that. But yeah, let's say we finish our deck. This is not a complete deck, but let's say we do. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna right click and you're gonna click on Save Object, and now you can just name it. So let's say we want to name this Shios Aggro. Then we're gonna click Enter, and that's gonna help us save the deck. So now basically whatever game you go to, whatever even if you join another person's game, like they start up a custom one, they get a table, but that's about it. You'll still have your deck with you. You don't have to copy paste. Instead, what you can do with your saved object is go to Objects, go under Saved Objects. You're gonna drag out your Shios Aggro over here. Let's X this out, and you're gonna have your full deck of Shios aggro, which you saved. In this case, we have our Pyronite, our Magmal, our Manflaki, our Fraxel, and Shios. So that's how you basically bring cards around Tabletop Simulator. I just remove that. And yeah, so to play the game, so that's basically deck building. To play the game, let's just delete that actually. So let's say you want to play over here. Since everything over here has, we have the zones, we have the counters, we have, well, these are supposed to be stars, but I think you'll just use the counters. You will need to sort of delete this, or maybe just shift it. So let's just shift it somewhere. So we're gonna use the left side to play, so let's just shift everything over here, and now you got your play space, which is really cool. Yeah, then we're gonna grab the zones and stuff, drag it here, and yeah. So when moving the stuff, be very, very careful, because if you move them too quick, they like start to jumble up, and it'll be very, very messy and hard to clean up. So just do slow movements. Don't like suddenly rush through and flick your mouse like that. So in this game, there will be a calculator in case you need to calculate points and other stuff. You got your star tracker and your point tracker. You got token versions of stars, which is cool. You got your zones, and you can pretty much play a game right here. Like if I just, let's say, grab this bunch of cards, yeah, you can just say, hey, I'm gonna pay 4, like let's say you gain 4 stars, and then you're just gonna pay 4, get a creature and battle zone, and that's pretty much how you play. Next thing, I won't cover like other hotkeys such as drawing cards and stuff. I think that is very self-explanatory. As for your hand, so let's say you want to keep your cards hidden because you kind of have to. So to do that, simply drag the deck. Drag one card. So like I said, just click once very quickly and drag it out, and you'll have this single card. So what you can do is put it into your hand. So just drag the card to your name box. So mine's over here, and drop it. And if we flip, we will have our hand over here, and we got a rare version of Shears and Lava Behemoth in our hand. So you can wherever you go, all the cards in here will go with you, and you can also play it directly from here. So let's say we're gonna play Shears and Lava Behemoth from here. Now, although the card's all the way here, we can literally just drag from here and drop it, and it'll teleport right away to where you're currently dragging. If I'm not wrong, the hotkey to draw is just clicking your numbers. So let's say I'm going to draw 1. Just click the number 1. Oh, I think I clicked it too many times. Let's try that again. So just click 1. Yeah, and you basically draw 1 card, or if you're drawing your hand of 5, just click 5 and it will draw for you. Now there is a little bit of lag, but it's bearable. So yeah, there's your hand of 5 cards. Also, although for you these cards will be sort of, you can see what cards there are over here. To your opponent, they'll see this. So this is the sort of empty space, and basically as long as it's in your sort of like area, the card will become hidden to these awesome card backs here. So yeah, that's pretty much how you use Tabletop Simulator for Chaos Galaxy. The Meteor Stop Off team will try to use this more often. I'm gonna try to get all the members Tabletop Simulator, just so because it's just a lot more professional, and the fact that it's just very, yeah, it's just super cool. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below, or just ask it in the Discord. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow the Chaos Galaxy Daily News Instagram, and join the Discord, because that's probably the only place you'll be able to find battles. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.